Hello from Cathedral Lakes in Yosemite National Park. That is Cathedral Peak right behind me, and the upper Cathedral Lake where I stayed last night. We're going to do a little bit of movement together, and we're going to start off on our belly. So go ahead and make your way down onto your belly. And initially just start by coming up onto your forearms so that your chest is lifted. Press down into your forearms so you're not slumping into your shoulders, but you're supporting yourself well. And then you can stay stable through that right forearm. Bring your left heel towards your seat and reach back for your foot with your left hand. And then release, we'll change sides. And then release. Let's just take a couple more breaths here, up on our forearms. Now you can imagine that you're kind of pushing into some resistance as you bring your heels, both of your heels towards your seat. And then slowly re-extend your legs. We'll do that 2 more times. Now from here you can step your hands underneath your shoulders and press up onto your hands and knees. We're going to do kind of a dynamic cat and cow. So shifting your hips back towards your heels, letting your spine round, and then shifting forward and dropping your hips and lifting your chest. We'll do this 1 more time. And then this time you can tuck your toes and come back into downward facing dog pose. Walking your feet towards your hands to come into a standing forward fold. Lift up halfway and take your arms out to the sides. And then reach both of your arms forward and hinge all the way up to stand. Releasing your arms down by your sides. Bring your fingertips to your shoulder heads. And then take your elbows out to the sides. Round your upper back and tap your elbows together. And then open your elbows out wide and lift your chest. Letting your arms relax by your sides. Take your feet about hip joint distance apart. And then bend your knees and sit your hips back into a squat position. Reaching your arms out to the sides and then all the way up alongside your ears. Now step your left foot back into a lunge position. Set your left hand down and then reach your right arm up and find a twist. Lower your left knee and then come up, do a little tip backwards, bringing your right hand towards your left shin. Coming back up into your twist, lift your left knee, untwist, And then turn and set your left heel down as you pivot into a wide squat position. So we're just going to do a couple nice wide squats here. Let's do one more. And then we'll set up for Virabhadrasana 2. So you can turn your left toes in, turn your right toes forward, bend into your right knee, and take your arms out to the sides. Straightening into your right leg, coming into triangle pose. Circle your top arm around and down. As you bend your front knee, lift your back heel, and step back into a plank position. From here, lower onto your belly, lengthen out your legs, and then come up into cobra pose. Lowering down, tuck your toes, and then once again press up and back into downward facing dog. Reach your left leg up and back behind you, and then take a big step forward with your left foot. Now set your right heel in and down. Round through that right foot, and then come on up into Virabhadrasana 1. Now straighten your front leg as you hinge forward. You can lower your hands to the floor, to your shin. Bend into your front knee. Lift your back heel. We're going to step right into that squat again. So step that right foot forward. Keep your hips back low. Reach your arms out to the sides and up. From here, fold forward. Finding your halfway lift. Nice and strong through your legs. Reach your arms out to the sides and then forward. And then hinge up to stand. Releasing your arms down by your sides. And just taking a moment to find your breath. Sitting back into your squat with your feet hip joint distance apart. Reach your arms out to the sides and up. This time we're going to step our right foot back. Set that right hand down and twist open. Now lower your back knee. Come on up and do a little dip back for that back leg. And then we'll reverse. So we're going to place our right hand down, lift our right knee, still in our twist. Untwist. Set that back heel down. And then come up and around into that nice big squat position. So here we're going to take our arms up. And then straighten your legs as your arms come down. We'll do two more. And then setting up for warrior two with your left toes turned forward. Bend into your left knee, take your arms out to the sides. And then straighten your left leg and come into triangle pose. Circle your right arm around and down, bending your left knee, plant your hands, and step back into plank. Again, we'll lower down to our belly. Lengthen out your legs, coming up into cobra. And then pressing up and back into downward facing dog. Reach your right leg up. And then take a big step forward, setting your left heel down. And coming up into Virabhadrasana 1. Straighten your front leg, hinge over your front leg. And then bend your right knee. We're going to step right into that squat. Both arms out to the sides and up. Folding forward. From here you can stand all the way up. Bringing your hands together in front of your heart. Taking a moment to pause. Wherever you are, offer gratitude to your body for all of its support. Thank you for practicing with me, and I'll see you next time.